Well, I am right now in over 620,000 US dollars in profit. I think this is gonna be the last wave for the Bitcoin bull market. And on today's update video, I'm gonna be exactly explaining this in detail about why this is of course the time to be paying attention. We are so far still not officially breaking above the most important key levels of resistance, but we are starting to see ever so slight signals of this next potential breakout for Bitcoin. So a lot to talk about on today's update video. We're starting to see a break of the structure. We're starting to see the break of the most important resistance. I'm gonna give a big update, of course, on my Ethereum trade, my take profits, where I will be going fully out of the market, and of course, much more important details on today's update video. So don't forget to once again slap on that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be, of course, highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards today's update video. So first of all, congratulations if you've been buying the most recent dips here, because you have done an incredible job here. And of course, like you can see here, the downward sloping trend right here on the Bitcoin daily time frame, on the Bitcoin 4-hourly time frame, has so far been broken, because yeah, we were trading of course in this lower high structure, and now officially we've been breaking above this previous high with another higher high, and this looks like the beginning of the next big continuation for Bitcoin. Because also, if we're looking at the 8-hour time frame, you can see exactly this level where we just broken above of, and what we even retested as support is the most important level as resistance for Bitcoin. So with us right now breaking exactly above this level, it is showcasing us that we're probably going to get some very good price action anytime soon here. And just like I predicted in yesterday's video, there was a ton of liquidity laying above us, and eventually Bitcoin is going to be grabbing it. So that is of course exactly what happened. Bitcoin grabbed the topside liquidity, what was piling up here, and what I can see right now in terms of liquidity and trades here is that still the funding rates remain to be negative, and more people are even flying towards short positions, because people think, oh, we're trading in this big level of resistance, I want to be loading up shorts here, but maybe this is going to be the big short trap here. But what I can see right now in the data is that a lot of shorts are getting opened right here, which could lead towards another extensive big short squeeze on Bitcoin. But do be on alert. We are indeed breaking out of the bull flag pattern, but we are clearly seeing this major box of resistance right here. And don't underestimate this resistance, because this is literally the resistance of the all-time high here. But ultimately, if you're looking at Bitcoin, we are creating that cup and handle pattern. We're creating that bull flag pattern. And if we see that confirmed breakout above the highs, and if we see that confirmed breakout, especially above the downward sloping trend line, guys, we could be most likely in for a big continuation towards the top side. So Bitcoin is still creating this bull inverse head and shoulders pattern, and whenever we're going to be breaking above the top side of the neckline, which is going to be somewhere around 111,000 US dollars, yeah, we are going to confirm the breakout and we're going to be moving higher. But just like I said in the intro of the video, I believe this is going to be the final wave here. I mean, I have been screaming for my bull market target to be $135,000 ever since we were trading on the bottom. And I mean, now I won't be getting overexcited and of course set different price targets what are not realistic, but I will have the same price target where I will be mainly outscaling on my Bitcoin trades, my Bitcoin positions, and my altcoin positions especially. So yeah, I think we are right now about to be having this last move towards the upside. I mean, we had that perfect liquidity grab towards the lower side, and if we do see the confirmation of the break above this level right here, yeah, I think 130 towards about $140,000 heading towards. And I do believe after we hit that level, we're probably going to see somewhat of a big rejection for Bitcoin before ultimately going much higher, because I do think Bitcoin has got no price target. It will always go higher, but I do think after this, we will be probably go in towards a little bit of a bigger correction in the market, because you have to also keep in mind here, the reason why we'll be doing this is because the risk will get higher and higher as Bitcoin goes higher, of course, and that is why I want to be offloading some of my positions, and especially with my trades here. But for now on, I still think this is only the beginning of the rally. I mean, you can just see this perfect coincidence between 2020 and 2025 right now here. And of course, talking about my trade here, I put my money where my mouth is. And if you've been watching all my recent videos, just go back to any of them in the last 4 or 5 months here. I've been talking so highly about Ethereum and about why I am so convinced on Ethereum and why this is a good trade here. Then of course, most recently, while we had this major crash right here, I opened up a big trade on Ether. That was, of course, one of the best decisions I've made here. I showed it also in my video. Most people said I was crazy, but of course, straight away after, Ethereum pumped towards the upside, and now we're coming very close towards my price target. My first target is going to be 2662 here. Why that target? I will be taking about 25% profit on my trade, which is about $1 million in profit I will be locking in from quantity. Why so? Is because it's going to be the top side of the range here, and the top side of the range is, of course, obviously going to be big resistance, so I want to be taking some risk off the table to lock in some slight little profits. I do think Ethereum is going to be running much higher, because we're seeing this very similar liquidity grab from the top side then towards the lower side. And yes, I've also seen on Twitter everyone has stolen my chart here. I posted about it yesterday, and now the entire crypto Twitter is talking about it, but of course you guys know where it's from. But yeah, really, Ethereum is looking way better than it is actually already reflecting. I mean, we are seeing the power of tree pattern also play out right here. The expansion phase is literally starting right now here. It is all going exactly as planned here. And of course, we do know that there are some Wall Street giants like Tom Lee that are aiming to create a micro strategy for Ethereum. And honestly, there are so many bullish catalysts, and really in the background you can see there's a lot of accumulation on the ETF. What is really holding Ethereum back here? What is suppressing the Ethereum price here? I mean, whenever this suppression is going to be ending, we're going to be absolutely flying towards the upside in a very quick way here. I mean, the daily candle we closed also yesterday looked incredible here. After this slight little dump towards the lower side of the range, exactly bounced from there, then a big strong candle towards the upside. This is only showing us that most likely we're going to be going at least towards the top side of the range, which is going to be $2,700. If we break above that level, then I'm going to be convinced we're going to be heading towards $3,000. And of course, $3,000 is my full take profit target for my trade here. Why not higher, you be may asking? Because then, of course, I will be just holding it in spot here, because you have been probably seeing my videos for the last period, and I've been saying that my ultimate target is going to be 4K. But of course, I will be hold my position in spot, because yeah, it's quite a big trade here, and I prefer to also hold it a little bit in spot here instead of all in leverage. So yeah, that is my exact strategy right now here. And of course, if you continue watching these videos, you will be exactly know what I will be doing here. And guys, if you right now want to be trading, if you're living in Europe, you can right now spot trade again on Bybit. And guys, you can spot trade and use 2x leverage on Bybit. If you're interested in that, guys, go to the video link description of today's video, because there you can sign up an account to Bybit Europe. They're live since only 2 days here. It's completely legal, it's completely regulated, so make sure to check it out in the link description of today's video. If you're trading somewhere else, guys, check out Bybit Global. It's very great exchange here. I've been using it for all my life basically while I've been trading crypto. So yeah, and you can see I'm using this platform, and I'm trusting, let me see, approximately $1.7 million also on this exchange here. So yeah, guys, definitely an exchange to check out here, and in my opinion, one of the best ones out there. Further on, I do want to be discussing the fact that Bitcoin is ultimately following that M2 money supply, right? Bitcoin has not been perfectly following the M2 money supply here, but you can see that eventually Bitcoin catches up here, and maybe we're right now at that beginning phase of that next catch-up phase here, right? So yeah, ultimately, I think things are looking very great for the market right now here. If we do see that confirmed breakout of the bull flag pattern, you know the target is literally $135 to about $140,000. That is my ultimate take profit target for Bitcoin. But anyways, guys, this is it for me in today's update video. I will continue to give you guys updates on Twitter, of course, so make sure to follow me over there. But anyways, guys, I can clearly see retail isn't back yet here. I can see it in my Twitter stats. I can see it in my YouTube stats. So yeah, the most amount of money is still to be made here. So guys, this is it for me in today's update video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.